Hello and Shavua Tov. I hope you had a beautiful Yontif. I know it was a little different this year than in past years, but it should just be our last time having Yontif in quarantine ever again. And I hope everybody just has a beautiful rest of Pesach and good in Moed. And I'm excited to be back at learning with you again. And today we are on day 9 of the Chavetz Chaim, and it is called warning signs. Now, when you go somewhere and there's danger, there's usually a warning sign. So if you go to, let's say there's an abandoned house, there might be a sign outside that says no trespassing, because they want to warn you that if you go into this abandoned house, it could be dangerous for you. There could be things that you might step on, or, unsturdy wood planks in the floor, and you should beware. But what about if you're entering a military nuclear missile facility? You would see warning signs miles ahead. And as you get closer, the signs would just get more and more and more. And when you get really close to the facility, it would say, warning, do not enter, do not enter. The Chavetz Chaim uses this analogy to explain why the sin of Russian Hara actually, when you say it, you transgress 17 negative commandments in the Torah, which is more than any other mitzvah. And he's going to go into that now at this point in the Sefer, about all the mitzvahs that you transgress when you speak just one word of Lashon Hara. He said Lashon Hara, at this point we've established how destructive it is. The Chavetz Chaim has taught us that Lashon Hara destroys the world, that it destroyed the Beis HaMikdash, and it can destroy our portion in the world to come. Hashem, in his great love, took a sin which could have been limited to one negative commandment and multiplied it 17 times to tell us, warning, 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 be careful with this tool called your mouth. You could do so much good with your mouth, but you have to be careful with the bad that you can do. And in this page, he goes on in this chapter to go through the first negative commandment, which is the main one, which we transgress when we speak Lashon Hara, which says, Lo selech rachil ba'amecha. You shall not go as a peddler of gossip among your people. So what is a peddler? A peddler is someone who goes from house to house, maybe delivering a newspaper, delivering something to different people. That is why someone who speaks gossip is called a peddler, because they're basically just going around handing out little tidbits and pieces of information to others. And there's nothing more destructive in a family, in a home, in a work office than someone who goes around and says, you know what, I need to tell you what so-and-so said about you. You should know what this one thinks about you. Almost all of the time, that information is completely unnecessary. It is not benefiting anyone, and it creates harm that is so destructive, that can tear families apart, that can tear business partners apart, and that can tear communities apart. So I hope through learning this together and understanding the importance of refraining from Lashon Hara and from being someone who's considered a peddler, someone who peddles around gossip, and refraining from it, that we could really merit wonderful things. Have a great day.